All right, we're back into the camera. I think we did about 9 live streams in a row there for a minute, but I had to was testing the equipment, but I have so many other things going on, so it's really tricky for me to know, what I'm trying to be systematic about all this stuff because I have so many things I want to do on this channel, and we're just getting warmed up over here on this channel, so there's lots to come. If you see this video later on, subscribe to the channel. Consider subscribing to the channel because we have a lot of really cool content coming up. It's gonna be like no other channel because we have so much stuff that there's just so many things to do, and that's why I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So the thumbnail to this is I forget what the thumbnail is, but it's like, what am I doing with all these magazines? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm getting buried alive. That's the thing. I'm getting buried alive here. It's getting out of control. I'm in over my head. All of the things above, they should all be on the thumbnail or in the description or something because it's getting wild over here. Now this looks a lot neater than it has been looking the past few days. Actually, right now, I'm boxed in. Behind me, there's stacks and stacks of boxes that I need to deal with of magazines that are like, I need to get some priorities straight around here. Like, it's just too wild, and I have thousands and thousands of magazines. I've told you that before. I have thousands and thousands of magazines, and trying to figure out, like, what's the point and how am I dealing with them, and try to make a system to how I'm storing them, and figure out what's going to happen with them all. Now, I definitely plan on giving some away. Definitely plan on cutting a bunch up, which this table I'll tell you about here in a minute, and just doing a bunch of stuff with them. And then, excuse me, that burrito. But we'll figure it out, and that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to figure things out of where we're going with this channel and where I'm going with all these magazines. Here's a good example. Oh, I guess I messed the stack up. Where is it? This is all supposed to be all these magazines right here. I don't really even know because they're all big. They don't fit in my boxes, and they're just different magazines. They're just different types of magazines, which I have all types of publications of magazines. But these ones are a little weird because the paper's so big. And where did I get them? I don't know. It depends on the style of paper. Oh, that guy's driving a crop duster or something. I don't know how much the mic picks up on those loud cars that come by, but every now and then somebody gets a really big muffler and feels like they're a race car driver. Little do they know it's a Hyundai, and it goes like 20 miles an hour. I'm just messing with this one here. This is like all about barbecuing and stuff. It's really good. It looks delicious. It makes me want some. I think some of that was in the burrito I just ate. Delicious. Gotta get soda in that burrito. Really good. But so this magazine, I just got these ones. These are like something they're kind of like Portland magazines, I guess. So she's got like tattoos. This one's kind of got tattoos. I don't really know. I just got these. They were given to me in a different set, and they're bigger magazines. So yeah, they're kind of showing some people. He's got some fish tattooed on him. Anyway, those are different. Don't really know what I'm doing, and these ones are way out of line. These ones are so out of line. Like, I'm trying to figure out everything, and so that's why all these big tall ones are kind of in a stack. Now I have double of these, and I have double of these. They were given to me separately, and then I just put them in this pile because they're so big. Looks like I marked some pictures in this one for future collage art projects. See, make sure that I don't come across anything weird. Yeah, there we go. Future collage art projects, you know what I'm saying? Planning on making some future collage with those. Just kind of funny and different. I like this one. She's like Red Riding Hood or something. So role play, that's what it is. So she's like doing different roles. Here she is. She's a police officer here. Kind of looks like an old Britney Spears video or something like that. I'm not sure. But interesting. And then we got some men model in there. I remember that one too, so that's pretty cool. So I have both of these. There's double of both of these. Don't have no clue what's happening with those. I guess it looks like I marked out some pages. Got some more big ones. Not gonna look at them too much because, who knows how they feel about it. TikTok's been really, I put this like martini glass in one of my collages, and they gave me a community violation. I've been getting a bunch of community violations on there for, I feel like, a ridiculous reason. So I'm just going to really tone it down of what they get shared. And then even on YouTube, I'm going to just kind of keep it real light, and then, take all the bad stuff over to Meta because they obviously don't care. I feel like It's out of control over there. It's pretty wild. Anyway, I got some Wine Spectator ones on here. A couple of those, they're really big, tall magazines. And these About Face ones, they're like some Portland-y stuff too as well. Let me try to get these out of the way. Oh, that's a big stack. So I'm just trying to understand what's happening here with all my things and like have a mission and have a plan for this channel and for all my magazines. Like, what's the plan? So the plan, you know, is I'm getting ready now for some more ASMR cutting sessions. That's what's going to happen, but I'm going to make them more organized and they're going to be better. They're going to be better than before and they're going to be more stylized. They're going to be stylized. So you can see here, like let's look at some stacks. Here's some Vanity Fair. This is pretty obvious. Just have some Vanity Fair. So I'll have an ASMR video that's just cutting up some Vanity Fair magazines. Now, it's a double win because any of the cool clippings that we get from these magazines, from the ASMR videos that we cut out, we'll be making collage art with. If we don't make collage art with it, me personally or us together in the live stream, then I'll put them to the side in my clipping packs. I ordered some boxes to organize all of my clippings because I have them up in boxes, but they're a little tricky to get to. So I got like filing cabinet boxes to organize the clippings. So I'm doing all this stuff in the last couple of days. That's why I haven't been live, is trying to organize everything. So once I cut them up, then we'll build clipping packs together on the page from all the clippings that we've got from the ASMR videos, ones that I have not made collage art with myself. And then we'll build these little clipping packs and then we'll give them away on the channel. It'll be fun and other people can make collage art as well because I don't want to waste them. There's lots of cool stuff on here and I can only make so much collage art, you know, but there's like lots of really good pieces in here. And I think what's really cool about the ASMR videos is if you're not into the like ASMR stuff, that's okay and I understand, but it is very relaxing. It's not like any not safe for work type of stuff. This is just chill paper cutting ASMR. I've noticed mine compared to others, it's not as loud and crinkly and weird, you know. Not to say anything bad about those, other people have their own things and stuff, but mine are just really smooth and you just kind of see we're slicing it, we're just looking at the paper. But what I think is really cool is you don't have to be into the sounds. You can just look at it and it's almost like a magazine flip through because I'm going through every page and I'm slicing them out, so you could just see, like, it's very interesting. It's interesting to look at. So I'm gonna double, triple, quadruple down on my ASMR videos, so much so that I'm going to have a split off page where I put a bunch of those videos because I'll have too much for one page, as you can see from these magazines. So this is just one ASMR video, is this stack of Vanity Fairs. These will just get cut. And if anyone's worried, like, oh no, not the magazines, like, I have 4 or 5 of this particular issue. I'll give it away. I'm going to do some free magazine giveaways. I've been trying to figure it out and I want to stay in the YouTube guidelines and just make it like a raffle type thing, not like some big lottery thing, because then there's laws, you know, with the giveaway stuff. So it just has to be very simple and everyone has a chance to win and make it easy for everyone. I think what it's going to be is a comment thing. Anyone just comments on a particular video and anyone who comments on that video is entered for a chance to win the free magazine. Super simple, super easy. Hopefully this Friday, I plan on doing free magazine Friday on this channel every Friday, giving away free magazines. And I may just give away a whole stack because I could fit this whole stack into a flat rate ship envelope. Shoot, I have one right over there, but I can't reach it. It just fits in a bubble envelope. This will fit in a bubble envelope and I can ship it to you and give you 4 magazines. Maybe I'll mix it up, you know, give you a Vogue, give you some other stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever that giveaway is, each Friday I'll do something different. Like maybe one Friday is a Vanity Fair. Maybe the next Friday is like some road and track. I don't know if you're into like sports cars and stuff, you know. So, but if you're not into sports cars, maybe you're into animals. Maybe you're into like little dogs and cats and different. I'm gonna show you these in a second. This one's funny. I'm gonna show you these in a second. They're worth us checking out. But just kind of trying to tell you what the point is of all this, or I'm trying to figure out what the point is to all this, but I'm trying to organize them. They'll be in stacks like this. So I know this is one cutting session for an ASMR video. It's a pretty good cutting session. There's 4 nice Vanity Fairs right here. I do not have doubles of this, but I don't care. You know, they're magazines. I mean, you could just go buy one. We're using them to make collage art. I'm going to be giving them away to clips to other people to make collage art. And if I have double, triple, quadruple magazines of the one, then go ahead and try to give it away. So I have a stack there, Vanity Fair. I have a stack here of Vogues. I have 3 Vogues here. Those are all going to get cut in an ASMR session. That should be a nice fun one, interesting to look at. So there's that one. Have another session right here, some Town and Country. Have these Town and Country ones. Going to go through and make a cutting session out of those. So that's something fun. And then this, so like they'll all be like different style videos, so that's why they're going to be very good to look at. These are all Elle decor magazines, so if you're, you know, that one will kind of have home decor and stuff like that, so it's just interesting. They're going to be really interesting videos. Right now they're kind of that way, but I'm going to dial it in. I'm going to try to get it locked in a little bit more and a little more consistent with what I'm doing. But that's why I'm figuring out the new gear. That's why I went live streaming 9 times in a row to figure out what I'm doing. I have some of these in the mail. I have a stack of 5 of these. So flower magazines, there'll be whole ASMR videos of cutting up these flower magazines. Again, if you're not into the ASMR, that's cool. You're just checking out some beautiful pictures on the TV. Maybe you're cooking, maybe you're cleaning around the house. Just really interesting. And that reminds me, just seeing that lady's wedding ring, is I want to try to get a bunch of those bridal guide magazines. I had one and I did an ASMR video with it, and I want more of those. They're just so beautiful, and to see people so happy, you know, getting married and stuff like that. I want that kind of stuff. And sorry, man, I just ate that burrito, that hot sauce. I like hot sauce. It's just kind of in my throat. I need to talk about something. I was just looking at my page, so that reminds me of this. I was looking at my page earlier this morning, and I saw there was a comment that was blocked, and it was blocked from like a month ago. And I went to read it from some old short that I posted, but it was super disrespectful to people who live here in Portland, and it was really bad. Like, YouTube even told me before I click on it, it's like, be ready for this because it's gonna be extreme profanity, and like, you know, this could be very offensive. Are you sure you want to look at this comment? And I'm like, yeah, show me the comment. I want to see what this is. It was so disrespectful, and it wasn't to me directly. It was just to people who live in Portland. And it's like, that stuff's not allowed here. I'm not going to allow that kind of stuff here because I want all of y'all to feel comfortable. I want everyone to come here and come to a good environment where you can share your collage stories. You can share some of the collage you're working on. That disrespect like that, it's not necessary and it's not needed around here. And I don't want to have a community like that. So it's not going to be acceptable around here. We'll be kicking them out instantly and they'll just be gone. So we're not going to deal with that. So just letting everyone know that you can feel safe in this community. And if we see anything, let me know and I'll get them out of here and we'll get them out of this situation because we don't want those kind of people around here. There's plenty of other channels for them to go and drop those kind of comments on. It's not cool. So we're not going to allow that kind of stuff. It's going to be nice. We're going to have a nice, cool community over here. So I got some flower ones. You know, it's going to be wholesome, kind of like this, kind of like, you know, the magnolia. So I'm going to go through some of these magnolia ones and cut those up. These are like holiday recipes, so that's nice. I have like some house ones, so we're going to look at these house ones. I have some, I can't really reach those, but those are like good housekeeping over there. So those are going to be fun ASMR videos coming up. You can see I have some like travel type ones. There's the travel and leisure, and there's another travel and leisure set. So they're, one of them's all travel and leisure, and some of those are traveler under them. So they're just different sets of different videos coming up. These ones, ski. Are you into skiing? You know, so this will be a whole ASMR video of the skiing. So those are going to be awesome. And then like car ones. These are, you know, some car ones, road and track. I saw this one. I have a bunch of car ones, so this is kind of cool to look at. But you can see the cars here. Let's see. Yeah, some really nice, cool cars that we'll be going through. And I have so many different types of car magazines. Ooh. That was a nice Ferrari right there. Look at that. That's a cool ride. But yeah, I have so many cars. I have classic cars. I have exotic car magazines and stuff like that. So we'll be cutting through those. Oh, I just saw a motorcycle. I have a ton of motorcycle magazines. So I'll make some motorcycle ones coming up here in the near future as well. Let's before I bounce over to those, look, I have like yachting. We already did some yachting in the other ones, but I have the yachting, boating, and then this is a Rob report. I'm not sure if you know about Rob report. I have a magazine haul of Rob reports. I still haven't posted it. I just need to edit it, but it's like luxurious magazines. These ones are from like 2006, so it's a little far back, so it's kind of cool because some of the retro stuff in there. But let's see if I can find you an example. Oh, I definitely want that for some collage art. I'd use that. Whoa, flipping around. Let's see, without getting too crazy and ruining the magazine. Ooh, didn't know we were going to Egypt, but guess we are. Let's see what else. You know, there's luxurious cars and stuff. A lot of these are collector. This one's a little different because this is what was it, the private travel issue, so it's really cool. And the yachting, look at the yachting boat. You bet that life. You could use this stuff for vision boards too. That's why I look at it as like, okay, this is great for collage art, but man, if you're into that, let's go off grid. If you really want to go off grid, you get yourself a yacht with some solar panels. And then we got boating. What is this? Boat International. So that's a cool one. I've done some of those in my ASMR videos. Oh, there's a Rob Report one for you. Collections. So much cool stuff in these. So much cool stuff. Oh, that's a fancy car right there. Oh, doesn't she make you want to buy some rims there? Kind of make you want to buy some rims, huh? There's a nice one. That's nice. Oh, I'm hearing myself. That's weird. How am I hearing myself? I don't know. Still working out the system, you know. It's kind of weird when I'm hearing a delay on my voice. It's just weird and random. But, yeah, really nice stuff. Look at those speakers. Look at those speakers. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So, we'll put these right here. And I want to show you these ones because it's really funny. So there's the road and track ones. Those are cool. It's more automotive over here. But I got to show you this magazine. I've actually already cut up this because I have like 3 of this same magazine. So we'll cut up one more and then maybe I'll give one away. If you really love dogs, this one's so funny. And the dogs are cute. The dogs are really cute. Look at the paw prints. The paw prints there. The little wiener dog. You got both sides of him. There's a couple funny pictures I'll show you. Look, he's judging you. He's judging you for not liking the video. Could you please give me a like? Can you please subscribe to the channel? We'd be very thankful. A little thing will pop up on the screen. If you just like the video, I'll toss you a bone. I'm just joking. Look at this guy. He's like from the Men in Black movie. That's what he looks just like, that one. Little cute dogs. I got to show you this one, though. He's so funny. I was going to make a piece of collage art. There he is. This is how happy I am when you subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. Man, I ate that burrito right before going live. Not the best decision. This guy's so cool, though. If you love dogs, this is one. But maybe you love cats. I have cats inside a cat's mind. Paw prints. So these ones are cool. And then look at this one. Dogs and cats. I think I need to get a bird one or something. Like, it'll all be about pets. And we'll cut up a bunch of these. Use some for collage art, make those ASMR videos out of them as well, and I think it's a win-win for everybody. But maybe you're a fisherman. Oh, I have a fishing haul. I'll just go ahead and spoil it. I got a ton of fly fishing magazines out of nowhere, and I filmed the haul. I've already filmed the video. I just need to edit it, but I'm from the Northwest, so this is the Northwest fly fishing right here. Just kind of crazy, different, and then American Angler, and then Fly Fisherman. Fly Fisherman. There's fishing women in there as well too, so those are pretty cool magazines. And let me show you what else I got over here. American Craft. Have you ever seen some American Craft magazines? These ones are really cool. I have a bunch of these, and I haven't even filmed this haul either. I've just been meaning to film all these magazine hauls, but I'm trying to get a grip on everything that's going on. Look at that bag. Forget your Coach bag. Well, I mean, you can still get a Coach bag if you like it, but look at that one. It's like a bird's nest or something. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool. What is that sculpture? I don't know. That's me in the corner. No, I probably shouldn't sing copyright music. They ain't got it. I said 3 words. Okay, so yeah, there's some cool crafts in these. Cool stuff to make collage art with, but also they're just interesting magazines. So these are on the chopping block. Look at her necklace. Don't flip the light switch. You might get electrocuted. Just, she's got it plugged in and everything. I wonder if she can power that light bulb with her emotions. Not really sure. But there's lots of cool crap. What was that? What was that? Look at this bunny right here. I don't know if you can see. It's just, it's wild. So they're wild. I have a whole bunch of other stuff like this. I'm not going to show that picture. Yeah, there's just a lot in here. So we got those. Let me flip through another one, see if there's any real big interesting things that stick out. Yeah, you can kind of see like some of the artistic. It just depends. They're making one of those talking dolls, you know, like a puppet or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so that's interesting. That glass is cool. You can make some really cool stuff with that. You never really know, because we're looking for collage art pieces in our videos, but also we're just cutting up stuff for fun. So these are American Craft. I have these. I found these magazines at a thrift shop not too long ago. Well, I've been stacking them for a minute. So sure, you've heard of the New York Times magazines. These are the New York Times Style magazine. So I don't know if you've seen these or not. You know, when I saw it, I was like, wait, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And so what they are is they're kind of like fashion magazines. But look, it's just interesting and weird and different. And I need that piece right now. It's just a purse, and those are her shoe holders. But it kind of looks like a flamingo or something weird. It's just different. There's that Chanel one. I used that in a video. Oh, look at that one. I think we found our next piece of collage art, folks. This it's got the pool noodles as arms. I love that. I love that. Oh wow, I guess they keep coming. This one's like Big Bird. If she is like going to the fashion show mall in Vegas, you know. If you've been there, you've been there. It's like the big UFO ship. Yeah, so I thought these were interesting. These are different. They're bigger. A little roll up on the edges there. That ain't going to affect our collage art. We just a little snip, clip, rip on that edge. Getting hit with some perfume there. I could smell it. But there's lots of stuff in here. Really cool. So this is going to be another set. I have 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's not one. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just, this one's about traveling, but it is still New York Times. So I was wondering why I put it in this pile. But you can see it still has that fashion-y vibe because it is a style magazine. I like her face right there. It's nice. Could use that for something. Her looking surprised at like a jar of peanut butter. Who knows what you're going to make. That's the fun thing about collage art is it's not that serious. It's not that serious. So I have this whole stack. Pretty interesting magazines. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen these, but they're bigger. You can compare it to a regular Times magazine and look here and see kind of the size of it. It's a little big. They're kind of a little floppy. Now, I have a bunch of these. These are the Architectural Digest magazines. So I'm going to be making a set of ASMR video out of that. So they're just going to be different and separate. And they're cool magazines, very interesting to look at. So trying to figure that out and get them in a set to go with that kind of set here. I have Metropolitan. And these are cool because these are like, you know, some architectural stuff as well. Lots of cool things like that, but just really cool designs, like people really designing from businesses to, you know, homes and all types of other style furniture. Lots of chairs. There's lots of chair ads inside these things. There's a whole bunch in there. So we have that set. We have those, and I have a bunch more of these. Obviously, I did a magazine haul on these ones, so I have a bunch more of these Metropolitan magazines. So they kind of go into the same, and you can see I'm kind of keeping them in sets of 3 because that's about how many it takes to make one of my ASMR videos. Is a set of 3, and I'm going to try to keep it together. But I have 3 of these contract ones, so you can see I have those kind of the same. They're just like, you know, they're architectural type of magazines. More chairs. All the chairs your butt could want to sit on. They're in these magazines. Whatever style you need, they're there. And then here's some funny, I mean, you've probably seen these before, but these HGTV ones, man, they have some stuff in them. They have some stuff for some collage art. You might not think so. You think, oh, it's just decor. But what do you need? Do you need a chair? Do you need a glass? Or you need a pillow? Yes, I know, I say it wrong. Say it funny. It's how I said it my whole life. It's a pillow, okay? Leave me alone. Dang it. All right, we're going to move these over. Got all those. Got all those. And then the ski ones. We talked about these briefly. Ski, travel. This stack here is actually not for ASMR videos, but it is Yellowstone. You guys like that show, Yellowstone? You can leave a comment or give it a thumbs up, but this whole magazine is about the TV show Yellowstone. So if you're really into that, I probably wouldn't cut this magazine up. It's in a stack of different stuff, and I'll show you in a second. This is going to be part of this magazine haul that I got. I bought all these at the same time. So I got the Yellowstone magazine. It's the Entertainment Weekly, and it's just, you know, it's about the show and stuff. It's pretty, I've seen a few episodes. I'm not like a hardcore TV watcher. I watch YouTube just like you, but some people, you know, love this show. It's like this is a show that they really love. But this goes with my magazine haul. Here's a preview. Nobody's even seen this. Nobody even knows that I have this magazine haul. I'm still gonna film it, even though I'm giving away the surprise to you guys right now. Is I have a Cowboys and Indians one. This is a cowboy magazine, American Cowboy. That kind of goes with the Yellowstone vibe. But I have a whole stack of Cowboys and Indians right here. These are cool magazines. There's some cool Western stuff in here. Look at that blue-eyed boy right there. But, you know, ooh, I like those girls. Oh, I can't show. She has her little rifle. So I'm just going to make one out of this girl. I've already cut her out from a different magazine. And I'm going to make a piece of collage art with that. See? There goes the Chief. What up, Chief? And, you know, lots of cool jewelry. Lots of cool jewelry in there. Got some headdresses, some peace pipes, and tomahawks, all that good stuff. I like this girl too. I cut her out. I think this must be the magazine. I think I might have double of this one because I have this and I have that other girl. And I just love stuff like this. Just perfect for some collage art. Like, I don't know, with glare on the light, but Southwestern cowboy, you know how I go down there and got them boots. Look at them gator boots. Those ain't gator boots. Those are snakeskin boots. Oh, sorry, blocking the light. Those are some snakeskin boots. There's lots of jewelry and stuff in here. Look at this. It's the fashion guide. Pretty cool. I like that hat. But I could use that hat for something. Anyway, I'm spoiling this magazine haul because this magazine haul is all cowboys and Indians. All cowboys and Indians. And I'm not offended by the word Indian. I'm half Muscalero Apache, so get off my back. Anyway, I'm going to put those over there and they'll be safe, and I'll do a magazine haul about those in the future. Let me show you my favorite magazines of all times. I don't know if it's all times right now, of these times. These are my favorite magazines that I have, and it's just, I love them. I enjoy them. I absorb them. I read them. I look at them. I like them a lot. Oh, my camera's doing a little weird white balance in there. I don't know what that's about. I guess I got it on auto or something. It's getting excited. My camera's excited. These, I love these magazines, and I'm giving it away. I'm telling you, my favorite ones. There's so much collage stuff in these. They're just so inspirational. If you're looking for some inspirational magazines, I think I found them for you. I cannot find them very cheap. I cannot find them cheap at all. But here they are. Look at them. They're so beautiful. And look at this guy. You just come in your door and he's just there waiting for you. And then is that your coat hook or what is that? I don't know. Is that out of blown glass or something? It's crazy. But these magazines are crazy. Now I'm just going to take these and I'm going to put them in ASMR videos because I'm already cutting them up for myself because I love them. But I've already read through them. I just like reading them and getting inspired from other artists that are out there. They're so clean. They're so clean. And I just love these magazines. And the art inside of them is just amazing. And then you get stories from artists and how they create things. And then the way that this magazine's created is just so clean. Like, here's a story about this girl and her art process. Then you'll get some ads, obviously, in the magazine. But it goes on to like home decorations and stuff, and then office decorations, and then sculptures and jewelry. I just love these magazines. They're by far right now my favorite. And I have thousands of magazines from hundreds of publications. And these just really just, I love them so much. So I've just been enjoying them, you know, like when you find a new book or something and you just want to read, you just dive deep into that book. That's how I've been with these magazines. I found them. I actually found this. You're gonna see a piece of collage art out of that in the near future. You coming? There's one coming for sure in the near future. I'm not giving that piece away because I just love it so much. And look at this. Oh, that reminds me of something. Let's take a side note. Let's take a side note and see if I can reach it. I just got this. Star Wars. Weapons and technology. I don't know who's going to be into this, but it's thick and I found it and I'm like, somebody wants this. I'm going to save it because I felt like it was about to get thrashed. And so I saved it, and it's all about all of the weapons and technology inside Star Wars. And I think I'm going to probably give this away in my free magazine Friday. So that just reminded me of it. That piece of art right there. What is that? R2D2? Something like that. Don't forgive me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's cool. This is a cool piece that you can incorporate into some collage art as well. Back to my favorite magazines. I did find that one. I think someone would like it. And yeah, there's lots of cool pictures in here. Home decor, from art pieces, just my favorite magazines. And I'll show you, this one is what got me hooked. This is the one that got me started. I found this one for 50 cents. And I was like, 50 cents, I'll take it. I didn't know what it was at the time. I had no clue. Oh, it's doing something weird to the screen because of the little part on there. It's making it like do that weird like television screen thing. But I found this one for 50 cents. And then I just got it and I threw it in a pile, right? And I went back to the same place, I always go back to the same place. And I found another one. Same exact one, 50 cents, bought it and didn't even look at it yet. And then one day I picked it up and I was like, oh, I love that. And I've already cut stuff out of this one and I've already made collage art with it. But I'm going to put the rest of it and cut it up. But the articles are really good and inspiring. You see that lady, she's working on her art right there and she'll tell you her process and stuff. And it's just something to get you inspired. If you're into art or you're just into reading good magazines and looking like at beautiful pages, like these are so beautiful, so clean, like just so clean. And this, to think that I got it for 50 cents and it sparked my interest. Look, I love putting jewelry in my collage art, so now you're gonna have to get finicky in there. There's a lot of slicing in between that jewelry, so let's save that for one of our long form live streams. I'm making something with that. Oh, it's already marked on this page. I'm definitely making something with the apartments and the car. Probably get rid of the car. But yeah, and so it's called Living Artfully there. And you'll see as you get through it, like beautiful places, makes you really inspired to like decorate your house or at least organize. And that's what I've been trying to do up in here, is get myself together and figure out what I'm doing with all these magazines. When I say thousands, I'm not lying. I have thousands of magazines, and you can see, just watch all the video hauls. I have a bunch more magazine hauls coming up that I haven't even posted. This one's lovely. Love this one. It's amazing. That one with the penguin, I love him. I just got him. Yeah, so these ones here are all set to be cut and should be really interesting, really fun. Ones that I'm not cutting, well, I'm gonna cut these ones. These are like some food ones. Oh, excuse me. Eating before you go live streaming, not the best idea. Really good food. Look at that girl. What's she doing? Eating like a cucumber sandwich and wearing cucumbers. Questionable. Maybe it's good for the eyes. I've still been dealing with that sty in my eye, and it's kind of healing. It's getting better. That looks delicious. Let's all go get something to eat after this. How about that? We'll go get some frozen yogurt. I don't know. Well, you're not lactose intolerant or something. I've been dealing with problems with that as well. That's what happens with age. You get older and things just start happening. Just like, what's going on? I'm pretty healthy, but guess not sometimes. So there's that Star Wars one. I just thought I'd show that because it's sitting here on the table. I'm trying to get organized. I promise I'm trying to get organized. I have boxes. Now I'm going to give that away too. I have another haul of magazines that's coming real soon. I just have to film it. Guess what? It's boxing me in. It's like a wall right behind me. I can't even back up because there's a wall right behind me of boxes of these. Now I know everybody got these. Everyone got it. It's not that special. But I have a whole bunch from the 80s and 90s, and it's going to just stack over this table. I'll probably have to film it with my phone camera because this camera won't even capture how crazy it is. There's some Viking stuff, and then, well, these are different ones. These are ones that I just got some other place. But I have a huge magazine haul coming up of Nat Geos because I need to do something with them. They're not my favorite for collaging. There are cool pictures in there, but there's just so many other pictures that are not inspiring, let me just say it that way. So they don't really get my creative juices flowing like something like this would, but that's just a personal thing. I need to do something with all of those magazines because they're boxing me in, and I'm getting buried alive by all these magazines. It is no joke. So I have a whole wall of National Geographics, Nat Geos. They're all behind me. I'm gonna show the haul off, show them. They're all from the 80s and 90s. Now, so I give away all my secrets here in these live streams. I have another huge haul. They're just packed away. I can't even get to them right now, of old Nat Geos from like the 1930s. They don't even have pictures on them. You know what I'm saying? They have all that old graphics and stuff on the corner. So I have a big haul of those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. And one day I'll pull them out and we'll review them on the table. There are some cool old pictures in there, but they're really old magazines. They definitely smell like old magazines, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you smelled old magazines. Here's a Beatles magazine. I don't think I'm going to cut this up. I'll probably just be giving this one away because I know there's lots of Beatles fans out there. And if nobody wants it on the channel, I know one of my older brothers is a like diehard Beatles fan, so I'll give it to him. But I'll see if people on the channel want it first because it feels like a cool one. Where is that? I thought I had it over here. I don't know. Trying to figure it all out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it all out. Is there another? Yeah, there it is. There's this Beatles magazine. The people one. This one's real colorful. How about we get it on out of this bag? I got all these bags to kind of protect some of these magazines, but you know, do we need them or do we not? It's kind of not really. I thought about cutting this up. This was the first one. I was like, I'm gonna cut this, and I was like, you know, people probably want this magazine. It's the Sgt. Pepper's anniversary one. People's Special Edition of the Sgt. Pepper 50 year anniversary one, and it's really cool. I mean, if you like the Beatles, it's really interesting. There's some old articles and pictures of them in there, and I think people who really like the Beatles would really love this magazine. And again, I'll probably try to give this away on the channel. Free Magazine Friday, it's coming up. I just got to figure all the logistics so we don't get under, you know, YouTube. We don't want them being mad at us, so we just got to do it right. But we'll do Free Magazine Friday where I just give away free magazines. I'll try to do this. It's a Sgt. Pepper ones. Maybe I'll just give both Beatle ones away at the same time because I could fit them in one of those envelopes. But you know, there's some exclusive pictures and stuff in here. I actually have some other Beatles stuff. That's Jimi Hendrix right there. That's not the Beatles, but I guess maybe he's performing with them or something. You know, of the times. It's of the times. I love your dress, girl. It's very bright, very colorful. It's fun. Anyway, this is really fun. Oh, there they are on The Simpsons. Don't know how good the camera's catching that, but yeah, I think this is cool. I just found this one, and I was gonna cut it up for some collage art. I'm like, that'd be fun. I'll use the Beatles and make a piece of collage art with the Beatles. And then I was like, you know, somebody probably wants it. I'd cut them up when they're just like not that big of a deal. It's just some, you know, whatever these are. Road and Track, you know, I have a ton of these, so Road and Track is what it is. We have the Van Halen. If you like Van Halen, this is a cool one. I thought about cutting this one up too, but I kind of think I should give it away as well because it's an interesting magazine. You may be seeing my ASMR where I cut this one up. I even got a comment getting mad at me for cutting up a magazine, and I was like, hey dude, I have like 5 of these. You want one? I'll give you one. If you're that upset about me cutting up this little magazine here, I have 5 of them, so you know. And I got them for super cheap from, oh, the poster in this thing is sick. This is a cool poster right here. I don't think I've ever got a chance to show it. I'm not going to do it because I might give this one away. So, and you can see why I get mad when I'm cutting up Lego magazines when I have a bunch of Lego magazines. Do you love Legos? Did you play with Legos as a kid? Do you still play with Legos? Actually, funny enough, a few days ago, we were just looking for something to put on in the background, and we ended up putting on the original Lego movie. Oh, there goes my headphone. Sorry about that. Little earbud fell out. We were watching it while we were doing some other stuff, me and my daughter, so it's kind of fun. It's fun. Look at him. Is that Emmett? I don't know if that's Emmett. He's the special one. But yeah, it was really fun. So this magazine's fun, just kind of shows you the history of Legos. I actually think I've showed this off in a video on here. I have cut this up for myself to do some stuff, and I still haven't even done anything with it. So we'll probably cut this up. I have multiple. I think I have another one. So when I found these, I was saving them from a place for super cheap, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna buy all of them. You have like 4 of them, and I'm buying them all. And so I bought them all, and I have them now, and I'll probably definitely pass one along to give it away on Free Magazine Friday, which I can get that set up here soon, and you can win a free Lego magazine, and I'll ship it to you for free as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I like these ones. Can make some cool collage art with it. Here's a car and driver one. Have you seen these vans? Have you seen these vans around? I haven't, and I was like, I've never seen them, and they're supposed to be like the big buzz. Are you feeling the buzz? It's a Volkswagen electric van. I just saw the first one like a week ago, and I'm like, oh, there's that van. It looks crazy in person. It looks crazy in person, for real. I don't know where you live, you know, if you've seen these vans driving around, but I saw the first one, and I was like, ooh, that van's actually kind of crazy looking. Would I prefer to drive that Porsche? Well, the question answers itself, obviously. Is that a new Cadillac? Look at that Cadillac. Still built in America. Better get that warranty on that thing. There it is. There it is. Catch the buzz. Look at that thing. It's just it's like the bug van, but it's an electric van. It's just crazy. When you see it in person, you're like, what is that thing? Now, I know people do that when they see the Cybersuck, but this is different. This is totally different. This is like the Volkswagen Bug van electrified. It looks crazy. It looks cool. I mean, I'm not a big electric car person. To each his one own, you know what I mean? But maybe someday. It's just funny. It's just cool. It looks cool. There it is, charging up there. Probably hitting the Tesla charging station because he's got to charge up somehow. Here's some different models of it. I know it's not going to be. Let me try to get up closer. You just have to get this magazine. I feel like I'm going to give this magazine away for free as well. I'm not going to cut it up because I have so many car magazines. Man, that car right there. Is that the Ferrari? No, it's not a Ferrari. It's a McLaren. You ain't know that? That's a McLaren right there. That car's sick. Look at that. Man, I could go real fast in that car. Give me some tickets too, you know. If you can catch me, officer. No, I'm just messing around. Okay, where's the bag? I'll keep it safe. I got it for 50 cents. So I don't know why I'm putting it in bags. It's not like it's that special. I just like, it's kind of special. Ooh, 4444 on the time right there. It's a lucky number. Oh, see, here you go. Supercars. Oh, why are you cutting up that magazine? You feel bad for the magazine? Because I have a bunch of them. I could just give you one for free. I don't really feel bad for the paper. I want to make some cool collage art. I'm bringing it back to life. So here's the supercar one again. I'll give this one away for free too. If you're into supercars, going to give that one away for free. But check out this special road and track one that I found. I really like it. It's the black and white. I say black and silver. Black and silver. It says something like that in there. Yeah, so let's just flip through it, check it out. Oh, I thought it was all black and white, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it gets into like the stylized of the cars, showing it in this like stylized picture way. Man, and cool pictures. Some cool pictures, and it's showing like some race history and stuff as the car is racing. The number 2? No way. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that engine. What do all those things do? No, gonna have to tune into Vice Grip Garage. He'll tell you how to do it. That's a whole diagram of the car. I like watching that show because I want to see him broke down somewhere and trying to fix some piece of junk. Now that's a Ferrari. I could see from the galloping horse. Look at that thing. I don't have a nice car like that, sadly. Someday. I got my donation link set up on the page, so maybe y'all can help me get a Ferrari. No, I just need a place to store my magazines. That's what I need for now. Someone help me. I'm getting buried alive by magazines. But you can see why. They're so interesting, and it's so fun, and it's so cool to go through them. And also I like making collage art. It's been a new passion of mine. Oh, look, I just got these today. I just got these today. Let me show you. I was just over at the store. My daughter was trying to get, she's thrifting, looking for some like, it's not yarn, fabric and the lace and stuff. She's trying to like design a bag thing and just like do some sewing and stuff. And so we're looking for some lace and found some magazines. Let's show this one. It's obvious. Gold Rush. Look at this. I just need to identify what the gold nuggets look like, so when I'm down at the river and I see one, I can pick it up, and then I can go buy some more magazine. I don't know. This show is crazy. I used to watch it a lot. Just one of those ones you put on in the background. Looks like this is an older edition. This one is from 2015, so back when it wasn't all about him and him. They had it, and they're actually from the Oregon area. I remember they like lived in Sandy, but I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'll buy that for 50 cents. The gold pan. You never know what's in here. I mean, I know it's telling the story about the show, but I may need a gold nugget or two for my piece of collage art, and I know where to find it. But again, I just found this magazine. I know a lot of people are into this show, and it's a pretty popular show, and a lot of people are into gold too. I don't blame you. I think gold's real money, and that's where it's at. If I precious metals, that's my thing. I like silver a lot too, but people are really into this, so maybe I don't cut this one up and I give it away in Free Magazine Friday. I'm gonna get it going, I promise. I'm gonna get it going. Free Magazine Friday. I'm gonna be giving away some of these magazines, and maybe I think somebody would want this. Somebody would probably want this. I don't see why you wouldn't want a Lego magazine. I'll ship it to you for free. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, all you have to do is comment on that video. Not here. You don't have to comment here. We'll get it going. You'll know. It'll be a big thing. It'll be like Free Magazine Friday. And then I found this one. It is World Wildlife, and I was just like, it's pretty cool. Like, I could use that. I'm sure I could use that in something, or you could use that. Somebody else could use it. Oh, look at that turtle. He's just swimming along. Look at the reef over here. I could cut this reef page out and make something real cool out of that. Man, they got a good camera for underwater. Got an underwater camera. But yeah, I just thought that, ooh, look at that little bear. He's cute. There's black bears around here. I saw some people just walking around, and then I saw the black bear run across the street, and I'm like, hopefully he doesn't want you for lunch, because he'll have you. I just found this one in my stacks. I'm trying to get organized, trying to figure out what is happening here with all my stuff, and try to figure out all these thousands of magazines and what I'm going to do. Obviously, I'm developing a plan, systematic, automatic, systematic, but found this magazine. I found this magazine, I don't know, a month or so ago, and I was like, I can't leave that behind. I just was like, I'm not, super into this, but I know somebody is. So this is another thing where it's like, I could just give this away. I probably won't cut it up for collage art because it's in memory, and it's kind of like about his life, and you can see that it's more of that. It's not like super collage art awesome. There's probably a few pieces, from Star Trek and stuff on there that you could make some cool stuff but it's more historical, and it's about his life. Looks like it's kind of coming apart right there, so put it back in this bag. And actually I should just put it in one of my better bags, but this is how it came. And I wouldn't sell it, I'm not gonna sell it, because we just saw what was going on in the back cover. There's some bumps there on, you could tell some peeling and stuff. It's older. This is, I don't know, is this a CBS magazine or something? I don't know what the magazine is. Watch Presents. CBS Watch Presents. So they were making magazines, I guess. And they made this one for Star Trek. So it's pretty cool. I just realized that I'm not hearing the music in my headphones. Hopefully y'all are hearing that music and it's just real chill in the background. I don't know. We're still figuring things out. Somebody gave me this in a pile. Reader's Digest. There's not going to be good for collage or anything. But this brings back to the problem of my life's problem right now is like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with all this stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I have to do something. I'm not keeping them all. I'm boxed in. Literally, there is a wall of boxes right behind me holding me into this position. I can't go. I can't leave until it's done. But it's getting out of control. It's getting wild. I have way too many magazines, and I like having magazines, and I knew that I was going to be developing this page, and so I keep getting magazines and doing different things. And but then I have to realize, like, well, what am I doing with them? You know, like, what's the point? I like showing off big hauls that I get, which I have a bunch of those. I can't give all the secrets away here, but I have a bunch of other big magazine hauls coming up that I have that are in boxes and boxes and boxes that I can't even store them all. So I'm trying to figure it all out. I got to get systematic about it. But this is a good example of, like, what do I need this for? Why? I don't need this. This is good for like toilet paper or like starting a fire. I mean, or if you're into these Reader Digests, then that's cool, and I would give it to you. I'm probably just donate a bunch of this stuff. That's what I'm planning. Is a lot of the magazines that I have, because sometimes when you get when I get free magazines or whatever, or I buy them, they're like, yeah, you can have them, but you got to take them all. That's usually the stipulations to getting a lot of these magazines. When I'm like, yeah, I want all of your Vogue magazines, they're like, yeah, you can have those Vogues, but you better take everything else. And next thing you know, I end up with a pile of Reader's Digest or something, and it's like, this doesn't help my mission. You know, maybe somebody wants a bunch of these, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't really help me because I'm cutting them up for ASMR. This is not really good for that. When with the ASMR, I want them to be visually pleasing. So it'd be, you know, something like that, something like these. Obviously, that's visually pleasing. It looks beautiful. There's beautiful stuff to look at while you're listening to sounds. Or you could just mute it and let the sounds go. But this is not that. And, yeah, it doesn't help me. And then I also film big magazine hauls because I want to show off magazines, like different ones. Like maybe I don't use a lot of these in collage art projects, but I have that huge magazine haul that I'm going to film. And they don't necessarily help me, but they're interesting for everyone to look at. And so once I do that and I get the haul, I'm going to then pass them along to somebody else. I got them somehow. I'll try to get my money back or something, or I'll just give them, oh, excuse me. Or I'll just give them away for free to someone, or I'll go donate them to a place that can make some money off of them, like a secondhand store for a good cause. But stuff like this, it's an example of like what is happening here, because I have so many magazines, so many things, and I needed a plan, and I'm starting to develop that plan here. I'm getting ready to do some serious ASMR cutting. We're going to make tons of collage art because we're going to have all of those pieces that we cut out of the magazines, and then we're going to build packs to give them away so every one of y'all can start making collage art as well from these packs. So that's the mission. This stuff does not align with that mission. So it must go. It must go. And I'm like, here's some other crazy stuff. Picture week. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these. They're just wild. And I just got these inside of some stuff. She got the smokes. More smokes. You want that cola? The new cola. This must be when they put out the new taste of cola. But yeah. So I mean, they're interesting. Maybe these could sell. And you know what? I'm going to start look at the chest hair. He got the chest hair going on. Something vicious. Which it is Self-Care Sunday here. Reminds me. It's Self-Care Sunday. So after I wrap up this video, I'm going to try to clean up my mess. Get my stuff together. And I'm going to do some self-care. I got to cut my hair. I'm going to pluck the eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Got to delete that unibrow that tries to keep coming back. And I can't be looking like Sasquatch over here, so I don't like having all that chest hair. We're going to have to trim down the bushes, if you know what I mean. But that's what I like to do on Sundays. But I have a crazy mess going on here, trying to figure out what to do with all this. I want to give stuff away. I want to make sure that y'all get a chance to experience this as well. So subscribe to the channel because it's coming up, or just come back. If you don't want to subscribe, you could just come back and check in. We'll be doing a lot of free magazine Fridays, what I plan on calling it. What was I going to call Mondays? I don't know. Something about Mondays. But we're going to be making some collage art packs for sure. We're going to do some collage art together. I want to make some collage art with y'all together on the live streams, and I realized it's a new community. We just got to get up there, get warmed up, start getting people warmed up, and get everyone in there talking and having a good time. Delete all the bad comments and people trying to give us a hard time saying that we're not Picasso. We know we're not Picasso. We're just having fun cutting up some paper. So we'll get that going. And then the comment section, I want to build collages together where we could jump in the comments. I'll lay out some pieces. We'll kind of get an idea of what it'll be like, and everyone can put in their input, and then the collage can come together. Sounds really fun. Sounds interesting to me, but we're definitely going to have to work our way up to there. Big milestone. We hit our first 100 subscribers. I am so thankful for everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I know it's a new channel. It takes time. I get it. 100 people is a lot of people. I'm not mad at all. We'll get people showing up. We'll get them. And if they don't get to see this on the live stream, they can come back and watch it because it gets archived on the channel. So that's super cool. And I'm super excited. I know we're just going to go further. I have so much stuff to share. And that's why I'm trying to get organized for y'all, for me, for my sanity. So we can just keep these coming, keep the live streams going. Lots of cool magazines to check out. Lots of cool pieces of collage art to make, and then want to send some of these out to y'all to start making them as well. But so many things I want to do. It's just where's the time at? You know what I'm saying? We only got so much time. So gonna keep on organizing, keep on getting stuff together, and I think people are going to really enjoy some of these videos that we're going to do, and then people are going to really enjoy these magazines. And that's what's really cool, is that there's something for everyone. Because what type of magazine do you like? Do you like cars? You like dogs? These dogs are really funny. Do you like Legos? Maybe you're a skier. My sister is ski patrol. She works on ski patrol, and so she's really good at skiing. I would snowboard sometimes. I haven't been in a long time. It's expensive, you know what I mean? I was just joking with someone about, she was showing me her trip where I was getting those other magazines from today, and she was showing me the trip she went on to Bend, and where they're car camping and stuff, and I was just like, I want to go. It's just expensive outside. It's expensive to go outside these days. So, you know, I'll be doing some of that, but like, I want to go snowboarding, but you know, I don't have the extra dough to do that right now. So we'll get it. We'll figure it out. We're just trying to figure all this stuff out. And just, I have so many magazines. This isn't even anything. This is nothing. I mean, it's a lot, but this only scratches the surface to all the magazines that I have. I have so many, and I know it's like, oh yeah, of course I've seen Vanity Fair before. I'm sure you have. If you haven't heard of Vanity Fair, then you might not be that much into magazines, but some of the magazines that I have are wild. They make magazines for everything. Obviously, they make all types of magazines, and I have some of those magazines, and I don't know what I'm going to do with some of those magazines. I'm going to show them to y'all first. I'm going to bring them on here. We're going to look at them together, and it's going to be interesting. Believe me, it's going to be interesting. I have to watch my step, though, because you really never know what's coming up inside of a magazine. You flip a page, you don't really know what you're going to flip to. You know what I mean? Especially in some of these random ones. They're not bad adult magazines or anything. It's just strange, and you don't know how the AI algorithm thing's gonna, you know, scan your video and think that you're showing something different or something. So I got to be careful with that. So we'll watch out for that. When I film them myself, it's cool. I could just cut that stuff out. But when we're doing it on a live stream, I really got to watch out to what we're showing. But sure, you've heard of Vanity Fair, but have you heard of Cowboys and Indians? Have you read a Cowboys and Indians magazine? I love these are cool. These are cool magazines. They just got a lot of Western stuff in them, and you know, they got that style too, that Western style. I don't have any spurs, you know. I don't even have a horse, but maybe it inspires you to get a horse. So we'll see. I have tons and tons and tons and tons of magazines. So it's going to be lots of fun. It's just trying to understand what's going on. So I'm getting a plan, developing a plan. And again, I've been working on being more systematic about things. And here's another cool. Oh, can I get to that magazine? I found this magazine. Let me show you that. I found this one. I think I should reveal it when it's winter time, though, because a lot of the fashion is more winter fashion. Look, he's got his goat. He got his billy goat up there in the snow. Where's that goat gonna get his food from? Look at that map. It's pretty nice. Lots of cool stuff. Them drawing some jewelry. some cool fashion pieces, but it's very wintry. And I was going to show this off in, I don't know, different video. Powdered donuts. I like powdered donuts. Do you like powdered donuts? I should go get a donut after this. I ate that burrito before we started. Probably wasn't the best idea before talking for an hour, you know what I mean? At least clear my throat a little bit. But anyway, this is a cool magazine. I just came across it. I thought it was funny, thought it was fun. And we'll see, we'll look into that. I'm going to try to be seasonal about this as well. That's how many magazines I have. As the seasons change, I may pull into different seasonal magazines. See, I told you I have multiple of those. There's another one right there. Love these. Love, 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 love these. Oh, see, I already got that. Oh, now I skipped right past it. I have this statue. There's this statue in there, and I was going to cut her out. But that's what's really cool. Look at them diamonds. I don't know, you know, what's that green? Emerald or something? The Emerald City. Anyway, I love those for cutting stuff up, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So lots of fun to come on this channel. I'm trying to get things put together, so, you know, bear with me. We're warming it up. This is only, you know, 9th or 10th live stream ever on YouTube on this channel. It's a new channel, but I have big plans, big dreams to do lots of cool stuff together with y'all, and it should be really, really fun. And this is just scratching the surface. I have thousands and thousands of magazines. I'll say it and I'll say it again. So many magazines. I'm trying to get out from under this pile. I'm going to deal with these National Geographics here, and then I can get them down the road to somebody who really wants them, because they're not, you know, my type of thing for what I'm trying to do on this channel. But I do want to show them off because they are interesting. Some kind of creepy covers. Some of the covers are kind of creepy, you know, so brace yourself for that. I have more magazine hauls coming. I already have that fishing one I told you guys about. Rolling Stones. I have some old Rolling Stone magazines. I've already filmed the video. They're the ones that look like newspapers. They're like from the late 60s. I have that magazine haul coming up, so you guys and gals will probably enjoy that if you're into music. I think it was really cool. I was excited to get those, and I've actually already sold a bunch of them because people really like them. But they're like newspapers, so I can't cut them up to make collage art. I could, but that's not really my type of thing. Oh, and I'm showing you a bunch of modern magazines right here, right? These are pretty modern. I have tons of vintage magazines as well, so if you're into that kind of stuff, I'm going to pull it into my collage art projects here in the soon, but I haven't been touching into them, like, you know, the ladies' home journals and stuff. Those are some of my favorite big old vintage magazines. I love using those to make collage art. We're going to do that together. I have a whole bunch of other ones. It's just trying to get a grip on everything, and that's really all this video is about, is just me trying to understand, share with y'all the plans of what I'm planning on doing here. Going to give away a bunch of magazines, going to give some away, going to cut up a whole bunch of ASMR videos. We're going to take those scraps, we're going to make collage art with them. If I can't make collage art with it, we're going to build packs, and I'm going to ship them out to y'all for free. We're going to do some free giveaways, free magazines, free magazine clipping packs, and they're going to be stylized, and we're going to build it together, and it's going to be so much fun. And all the haters and stuff that come into there telling us we're not Picasso, we're going to eject them. Get the ejector seat ready. So anyways, I'm happy y'all stopped by. If y'all stopped by for the live stream, I really appreciate it. If you catch this as the video was recorded, I appreciate that as well. If you could give it a thumbs up, that would help me grow. I'm trying to grow, trying to get it together, trying to get there. I have a lot to share. This isn't some fly-by-night thing. We're going to keep on coming, keep on doing it. I invested in this little live stream. Now, did I invest a lot? No, I just bought a new camera and this little microphone. Wasn't a lot. You can go see the video. I did an unboxing of that if you want to know my gear that I'm using. It's not anything special. You can do it too. You can make collage art too. You can stream too. You can do it. Let's do it together. I'd be happy to see you around, and I'd happy to support you as well. So anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I will catch you in the next one.